Today, we will discuss and show different tools on assembling and disassembling the system unit along with the safety procedures and its internal and external parts. Necessary tools.
Before you start diving into assembling or disassembling your desktop computer, it's crucial to gather the necessary tools and set up your workstation properly. Here's what you all needed and how to prepare. Phillips head screwdriver. It is essential for most screws in a computer case. Flat head screwdriver. Useful for praying open cases or removing certain types of screw. Anti-static wrist strap. Prevents static electricity from damaging sensitive components. Thermal paste. It is needed if you are installing or reinstalling a CPU cooler. Cable ties or Velcro straps. Helps manage and organize cables. A small container or magnetic tray. Keep the screw and small parts organized. And lastly, flashlight. It is handy for seeing inside dark corners of the case.
Occupational health and safety procedure for disassembling and repairing a CPU. First, do not work alone so that there's someone who can take care of you in case of an emergency. Second, always power off the computer and unplug the computer before working on it. Third, take away any liquid near your working area to avoid getting electrocuted or accidentally damaging computer parts. Fourth, be careful with tools that may cause a short circuit. Fifth, always ground or discharge yourself before touching any part of the computer. Sixth, do not use excessive force if things don't quite slip into place. Seventh, clean the area before and after using it to maintain sanitation and prevent accident. Hold the components on the edges and do not touch the integrated circuit or IC parts. 9. Always wear personal protective equipment or PPE in accordance with the organization's OHS procedures and practices. 10. Make sure that the pins are properly aligned when connecting a cable's connector. 11. Contingency measures during workplace accidents, fire, and other emergencies are recognized. Last is, use a brush, compressed air, or blower in cleaning the computer system.
Internal and external part of a system unit.
Here's a full breakdown of everything visible on the front and rear panel of this PC case, organized by section so it's easy to follow. First one, I am going to explain the front panel parts and features. USB ports, likely USB 2.0 or 3.0. These rectangular slots are for connecting flash drives, external hard drives, keyboards, or other peripherals. If the inner color is blue, it's USB 3.0. If black, then USB 2.0. The difference between the two is the USB 3.0 is faster than 2.0. Another one is the audio ports, 3.5mm jack. These round holes are for headphones, speaker, usually green or black, microphone input, usually pink or red. Some builds combine this into a single jack for headset use. The last one is possibly reset or power button. Though it's partly obscured, the small round button below the ports could be either a reset button or a power switch. Second one, I am going to explain the rear panel ports and features. In first section, on the top left, there's power supply unit or PSU area. This is IEC C14 power inlet. This is standard power input for connecting the power cable. On the right beside the power input, there's PSU fan with grill. This helps expel hot air from the PSU to prevent overheating. Moving forward to the second section, below the PSU, this is ventilation zones. This is perforated metal panel with many small holes, improves airflow for the whole case and internal components. And this is spread across the rear. This is an additional vent grills. This is for passive cooling, especially near the expansion slots. On the third section, this is motherboard I/O panel. These are the essential ports for peripherals. The purple and green, this is PS2 ports. Legacy connectors for old style. The purple is for keyboard and the green is for mouse. The blue with 15D sub is the VGA port. This is for analog video output and common on older monitors. The white and rectangular is DVI port. This is for digital video output and better resolution than VGA. This is Ethernet port, usually RJ45, wired internet connection that is stable and fast. These three holes are for audio jacks. The green is for speaker and headphone output. The blue one is line-in, external audio input. And the pink one is for microphone input. And for the last section, this is expansion slots. The vertical is metal slot covers. These are placeholders for future expansion cards like graphic cards, sound cards, or Wi-Fi adapters.
First, we need to disassemble the system unit.
Motherboard o mainboard. Ito ang pinaka-base o pinaka-ugat ng buong computer. Dito nakakabit ang lahat ng mahalagang bahagi gaya ng CPU, RAM, GPU, video card, storage, HDD, SSD. Para itong gulugod o backbone ng computer na nakakonekta sa lahat ng components para matrabaho sila ng sabay-sabay. May mga circuit ito na nagbibigay daan sa pag-uusap ng bawat bahagi ng PC. Storage, HDD or SSD. Ito ang permanenteng imbakan ng mga files, applications at operating systems ng Windows, Linux at iba pa. HDD or hard disk drive. Mas mura pero mas mabagal, parang lumang modelo. SSD, solid state drive. Mas mabilis, mas tahimik pero mas mahal, modernong uri ng storage. Dito mo sinisave ang lahat ng iyong mga larawan, music, videos at documents. RAM, Random Access Memory. Ito ang memorya na pagsamantala lang habang ginagamit mo ang computer. Kapag magbubukas ka ng app, halimbawa Google Chrome, MS Word, ilalagay ito sa RAM para mas mabilis gamitin. Kapag pinatay ang computer, nawawala ang laman ng RAM. Mas mataas na RAM, mas maraming tasks ang kayang gawin ng sabay-sabay. Halimbawa, 8GB or 16GB DDR4. Processors or CPU, Central Processing Unit. Ito ang utak ng computer. Ito ang nagsisilbing utak o isipan ng computer. Dito ginagawa ang lahat ng pagpoprosesyo ng instruction tulad ng pagbubukas ng app or pag-compute ng data at iba pang gawain. Kung walang processor, walang mag-iisip sa computer. Halimbawa ng CPU ay ang Intel Core i5, i7 or AMD Ryzen 5 7. Cooling systems, pampalamig ito sa motherboard. Pinipigilan ang sobrang pag-iinit ng mga bahagi lalo na ng CPU at GPU. May dalawang uri ito. Air cooling gamit ang fans. Liquid cooling, gumagamit naman ito ng likido or liquid para sa mas malamig at tahimik na performance karaniwan sa gaming or high-end species. Mahalaga ito para hindi masira ang computer sa sobrang init. Power Supply Unit or PSU. Ito ang nagbibigay ng kuryente sa lahat ng bahagi ng computer. Kailangan sakto o mas mataas ang wattage para hindi magkulang ang kuryente. Halimbawa, 500 watts or 650 watts. May mga wire ito papunta sa mga motherboard, GPU, storage at fans. Casing or computer case. Ito ang panlabas na bahagi ng CPU kung saan nakalagay ang lahat ng internal components. Nagbibigay naman ito ng protection, ayos at airflow. May iba't ibang suka tulad ng ATX, ito yung tinatawag na full size. Ang micro ATX naman ay mas maliit. Meron ding transparent side panel para makita ang loob lalo na sa mga gaming PC.